It's a perfect tradition ahead of Mother's Day this weekend, all for a good cause.
That's right. 23 News reporter Jim Haggerty speaks with Rosecrance leaders about their annual Flower Day event and how it lifts up substance abuse users and gives them the treatment they need.
Gensler Gardens is always a valued and generous supporter every single year, and the money raised through this fundraiser goes towards providing life-saving support for those who need behavioral health services.
And the amount of money raised every year is far from inconsequential. For the last 20-plus years, Gensler Gardens has raised an average of $25,000 for the Rockford-based organization.
I'd say about 90% of the time. A lot depends on the weather we have.
And the timing of Rosecrance Flower Day is never coincidental. Because Mother's Day is Sunday, customers have the opportunity to grab something for mom and support the community.
It also gets the word out about necessary mental health and substance use services that are needed.
State line residents, namely those who understand the need for the services Rosecrance offers, agree.
And as a nurse practitioner working for UW Health, Swedish American, I believe mental health is really an issue. What better cause?
Gensler Gardens is no stranger to fundraising. Rosecrance is one of about 30 organizations the family-owned business supports every year.
Our whole family thinks it's really important to have something to support that's good for our community.
Thursday's sale applies to items only grown at Gensler's, which includes more than 25,000 hanging baskets. Can you believe that? That's perfect for Mother's Day.
Absolutely.